540 gingerbread houses, 200 different little figurines made of icing, nutcrackers, Santas, gingerbread men, snowmen, street signs, mailboxes, a little red truck full of gifts. The largest gingerbread village in the entire world is made by me. I have the Guinness World Record many, many times over. I'm sitting here in my basement gingerbread workshop here in New York City, and I'm immersed in gingerbread houses that'll be going to Reading Terminal Market here in about 7 weeks. The culmination of a whole year's worth of work. Actually, I think I'll make a little bit of fresh dough. It's a really stiff dough. So I don't measure anything. This is our 30th season with GingerBread Lane. We started in 1994. We started in a hotel lobby in Kansas City, Missouri. 14 gingerbread houses. This is the rolling pin. I haven't used a rolling pin for gingerbread since Bill Clinton was president. It became my main job 8 years ago, and we now build these exhibits in locations around the country. So in these 1,700 gingerbread houses down here, you have close to 2,000 pounds of gingerbread. There's a little over 6,500 pounds of icing. All the villages combined this year are going to be about 1,500 pounds of candy. So this is a standard two and a half houses. So you can get 2.5 houses out of one sheet. The biggest misconception people have when they look at these is they think the windows are like pretzels. And I'm like, nope, you just take that dough, roll it out like so, and make window panes. Pretty much every aspect of what I do, almost all aspects, if not all, are self-taught. The first time I did this in the 90s, I did not know what I was doing. I lied, said I did, faked it. 330. So the houses, it's like a process. You bake it, you stand them up, and then you leave them alone. Let them get hard for a day or two or three. We're beyond thrilled to get the opportunity to come down to Reading Terminal Market. My goal with Reading Terminal is to become a new holiday tradition. It's already a pretty good Christmas destination town. I have to put this stuff in boxes and put it in a van and move it there. Getting them there is nerve-wracking. Getting them out of New York is scary because it's New York. Philadelphia is a lot like New York City in terms of the quality of the streets. So once I get into the great state of Pennsylvania, across that Ben Franklin Bridge, I gotta slow down. I gotta stay in the right lane because I can't hit bumps. And I have to go slow to the point where a lot of people go around me on the freeways because I'm like, I can't do a sudden stop. I do a sudden stop, I just lost 25% of my salary. You gotta assess the damage because I don't care how good you drive, you're gonna break stuff, and stuff's gonna break, and most of it's repairable. So we're gonna have a lot to do over the next 4 days. We gotta coat the sides of this with candy and icing, and then once we're done with that, we need to cover the entire top of this thing with hundreds and hundreds of gingerbread houses. No bad breakage. I rule. There's a look on people's face when they see this, particularly for the first time when they're, walking down and they see it. It's just like they're just so mind blown by it. And for me, the part that I can't replicate the other 10.5 months is seeing the reaction it gives people and how happy they are. And that really makes me feel great. And what GingerBread Lane does is it creates a very ephemeral, escape from kind of that real life and the real world sort of thing. And that's what I like the most. I'm not sure how long I can do it, but I don't see an end in sight right now. Hopefully, knock on gingerbread. So right now we're enjoying it and it's fun and hope to keep doing it for the foreseeable future.